and hope he likes it. So like that's literally how it began. I wrote those 2 pages that are just like Batman flipping the button in his hand watching a hockey game, and it had nothing to do with the plot. It was just for Jay to start drawing something. And once we had done that, sort of the plot came in, and it was like, okay, this first scene will be Batman fighting Zoom in a cave. And the editors were immediately like, let's brainstorm how Batman can fight Zoom. Would he have like, maybe he has a secret white star hidden in his cave that he can take out and that warps the universe, they both have speed. Or maybe he uses Liberty Bell, who's married to Liberty Bell? Anyways, the formula that makes you super fast. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Johnny Quick.
Johnny Quick. Fucking nerds. Johnny Quick's formula. Like he says the formula out loud. You can go like they were throwing all these things at me, and I sort of have this vow in my Batman run that he has nothing but his fists and his and he has a gun that fires ropes and he has batarangs. That's it. There's only weapons. And because I just wanted to sort of strip the Iron Man away from Batman a little bit, and I was like, well, that violates sort of this thing. I was like, what if we just do Batman versus Zoom and just that's it? It's a guy with 2 fists versus a guy who can move faster than light. And they're like, well, he'll lose. And I was like, yeah, but that's the challenge of the issue. And then it sort of, that's when it started ticking in my head that like it would be a really fast fight, and it would be about a minute. And I was like, oh, I could do a countdown. And that's where the countdown idea started. And then we did it panel by panel. Unfortunately, I had done that 18 pages, so I was like, oh, I got 18 seconds taken care of. And then I just had to fill in the next 42. Sorry, that's really in the nerd weeds. Is that cool? All right. Americans are assumption-centric here, Grayson.
Hello, can I talk?
What's up, brother?
Hey, buddy.
Dude, this guy works with dead people all day. Be cool, bro.
It's true. It's damn true. Oh, yes. All right, so I went to a comic store, Gotham Central, for the big wedding premiere.
Yeah.
And it was really
what did I do?
awesome.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I love it.
It was somebody else's fault.
Seeing
It was
that
that guy's
reaction
fault. It
in
was Mike
everybody's
Myers' fault.
faces was hilarious. It was awesome, but I loved it. It just goes to
They read it live, like you were in there and people were like reading it, or they read it on the internet?
Like people were reading it here and there, like they bought the issue there and then they were going around, some people were reading it just outside the store, so.
Oh god, that's
I picture like story
You just see
time.
their faces sort of.
what the fuck? Who's this? Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I have my last Batman
you're
issue. I can
wondering,
find somebody else now.
I got to know some of the mail you received since, because I loved it personally, but I know some people didn't. So, have you heard anything since from anybody? I'd love to hear some of that stuff.
Since?
Has anybody expressed any opinions?
No. Oh my god, that was awful, dude. So it was, people keep asking me, well, did DC make you do that, or blah, 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 or what? I was like, no, that was always the plan. It's a 100-issue run. Halfway through, he's going to hit some huge obstacle and have to sort of come back from it. Spoilers. And so it was like, this was always the huge obstacle, was that that Bane was going to break him, but not in a way, like, how do you break Batman? Like, that was like how we thought about that. We're like, you can't give him more physical pain. Batman always comes back from physical pain. So how do you, and you can't kill a Robin because that happens every Thursday, right? Yeah, yesterday twice. Like, Alfred walks in and just like the assumption, it's like, let me guess, cucumber sandwiches and Damien. Yeah, that's it. He's like, all right, get me a plate and a coffin, I'll eat in an hour. Yeah, that couldn't happen. So like the idea that you could break his heart. The idea that's like, because in my life, I don't know if yours, but it's like that's like the pain that's. I mean, I've been through some big physical pain, but when you get your heart broken, it's like something else. It's like you're trapped in a cage or something. I don't know. So that was always the plan, and you want to know the real story of what happened. I wanted it to be a surprise, obviously. Even though I thought it was so obvious, because the Joker literally says out loud what it's going to be in the issue before it, and then Catwoman like laughs, right? Like I was like people are going to see this coming from a mile away. And then we sent the New York Times called me like 2 months before the issue came out, and they said we're going to run a big piece on this, and we need to know, do they actually get married, or is it like clones or some shit? And I was like, off the record, they don't get married. She leaves them at the altar. Oh, this is spoilers. If anyone hasn't read it. They could get married. Who knows?
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. And they're like, cool. And then like a week before it came out, I got an email from DC Comics. I was on vacation with my family, and it was like, the New York Times is going to run a spoilers. We tried to stop it, but couldn't. And I literally, I was at the beach with my family, and I have a little bit of pull. I could have fought back, and I was like, well, they probably know what they were doing. They did not know what they were doing. So the New York Times ran this huge spoiler, and so the issue itself is designed as a bomb to make the pain of that moment better. Because the whole issue itself is a love letter to that relationship. I love that relationship. I'm supportive of it. I want it to go forward. I'm in love with it. And that's what that issue is about. But if you don't have that bomb to go with the pain of it, then it's just pain. And so between when the New York Times spoiled it, which was like on Saturday and Wednesday when the issue came out, that's when it was really, really negative. Because people just saw the pain and didn't see the heart of the issue. And then once the issue came out, I wouldn't say the tide turned, people still wanted to marry, but the vociferousness, the stuff that requires bodyguard David to be around, that stuff went away almost immediately. And then people, I think, saw that there was sort of love behind it. And then we had planned, we were smart enough to Lee Weeks is probably the best Batman writer, or best Batman, yeah, he's probably the best Batman
Well,
writer.
you're out of luck.
So I'm quitting, guys. Just,
Well, Lee took the next arc. Right?
Lee took the next arc, yeah. So I put my best artist on that, so because I knew people would be like, oh, I want to get off of this, and then I'd be like, but look, Lee Weeks, you know. And so then they would hopefully come back, and so I think that did work. There's some sort of forgiveness. I really liked the arc after it. So.
Yeah, it definitely worked. That's awesome.
So let me ask you guys a question.